Hey guys, how are you feeling with this full moon coming up? I know I am starting to get a little anxious, a little bit restless energy. So when that happens, we just have to start going for walks, working out, meditation, drinking lots of water, journaling your feelings at the time because things come up throughout the day. Let's see, I wanted to pull some cards for the full moon and see what's being let go during this time, what's coming in, what's evolving for us. So Spirit, we ask you for love, protection, and guidance at this time, and we ask what is coming for us within this full moon. What can we expect? We'll pull one more here, and then so the Ace of Pentacles. Now the Ace of Pentacles is all about putting that much needed, they're saying, let me just show you the rest here, because it all goes together. The Hermit and the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles. All the work that you've been doing, the going within and working things out, is going to be showing up in your benefit with this full moon, meaning that the work that you've been doing, it's going to take the sting out of this one, that you're not going to feel so overwhelmed or so stressed out during this time, that you're able to see the more positive side of what's happening. The Hierophant. When I see the Hierophant, I start thinking about like who your mentors are, or if you need a mentor, if you have a group of friends that you talk about around like astrology, tarot, and all esoteric things, that needs to, maybe you need to get around them and get in that same vibe right now, so you guys can kind of collaborate your ideas, feelings, and what you want to manifest for the future. They're saying that the collaborations is what's important during this time for you specifically. There is a death and rebirth around anxiety, around knowing that you're able to take these blindfolds off, the blindfold and the bandages, that you're no longer stuck to what you thought you were stuck to. I think this is like a revelation on how you were holding yourself back in the past, but you don't have to do that anymore. You definitely don't have to do that. You're coming together with your higher self during this full moon. There's a lot of activations. There's a lot of coming together with higher selves and leveling up in the collective for a lot of you. Let me see here. What else? The Empress. So you're definitely connecting with your higher self, coming into your receiving mode, being able to sit on a throne that you never thought you really could achieve. This feeling, the feeling of being self-aware and secure within yourself, to know that what is coming for you will never pass you by, and that you know that all the good is coming for you, and in overly abundant is what Spirit is saying. Oh my God. So coming together with your higher self, knowing that you are in your receiving mode, you're ready to accept anything positive coming your way, growth, birth, rebirth, and so on. And the High Priestess here, this just shows that you're connecting with your inner Empress, or your inner security, and your intuition and your spiritual gifts. They're like clicking. Everything's clicking is what Spirit's saying. Everything's clicking for you right now. Well, it will be with this full moon. This is what's coming in during this full moon. The Page of Wands. Let's pull a clarifier. What's this Page of Wands? Okay, so the Page of Wands is somebody who has a lot of passion, has a lot of drive, is very enthusiastic. They're showing with this Knight of Wands that they're coming in pretty hot. Maybe they have this passion and drive to talk with you, share with you, express how they feel with you, but they also have these like ties to them, these burdens to them, and maybe you guys help each other out, but I feel like this person's going to come to you definitely during this full moon time to express how they feel. This may just be how they feel inside. It's not romantic. It could just be this is your friend and they need help. coming in with the Star, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So they come to you because they see the hope that you embody. Like, you have this era, well, maybe this is your Emperor and Empress era, but you embody the passion and the emotional stability for this person, and they see that within you, and they see the hope and the drive that comes from you, from your positivity, and from the growth that you've done spiritually. And they want to take suit, and they want to do the same exact thing for themselves. Yes, so they're coming to you for guidance, they're coming to you for collaboration, they're coming to you for co-creation. They want to step out of this lack mentality, and they want to step into their King of Wands momentum, is what they're saying. So there's a lot of things happening around this friend group. And they want you to make sure to take rest for yourself. I don't know if you have seminars, if you give seminars, if you have a group that you work with and share your knowledge about esoteric things or meditation or things like that, but this gives off very much like you're the teacher and they're the student, and that you will be working together, working on this. So I don't know if you do full moon rituals for people or do TikToks and things like that, but they're saying that this group is going to be very fruitful. It's very Spirit's making me feel like I have a lot to say really fast. It's going to be very satisfying knowing that this group understands the message that you're bringing across. It's going to be very analytical, not just analytical, but like spiritual, mindful based. It's going to be satisfying that everyone's going to gather the knowledge that they needed at this time to be able to move forward in their journeys. Some of your students may not even come back to you because they've learned so much to you during this time that it's making room for more students. So they're letting you know you may feel the sadness, and you may feel like, well, if my students are leaving or if my people are breaking away from me because they've learned so much, what am I going to do? I think this is when you realize you need to be the teacher and that you need the students. And with that being said, there's more people coming in fast, and more opportunities to share your voice, and more opportunities and outlets to share your voice. Maybe you start a podcast, maybe you start a Patreon. However it is that you need to get your word out there, it's going to happen, and you're going to connect with the right people. Make sure to share your voice on this platform as well, because this is how you're going to gain a lot of clientele or a lot of people that need your help specifically. So this is a really big specific reading for someone out there that needs to get their message across to a global range of people because you've done the work. You've put in the time into yourself to grow, and you can speak on that and where you've been and where you're going, and how you're going to help other people is by doing is what you've already done. So the doing, right? How